feels good. Let's do this.
How did you two hook up?
Well, Scott played with Triple Fast for about 6 months or so when we lost our second guitarist, and we had met Scott. We had done some road work together, went on tour with Magnapop, and then we eventually started opening for Local H. So I got to know Scott that way.
I don't want to keep this band going, you know, if it's not going to work out, if the drummer's not going to be great, I'd rather just break it up than do anything that's going to make the band look stupid or, you know, or just ruin it for people. So I didn't think Brian wanted to play because he hadn't been playing for like a year and a half. And somebody was like, you know, why don't you call Brian? So I did, and he came out 2 days later. And that was 2 months ago. And since then, we've written and demoed half the record already, and we started a tour last night. So, good job, Brian. Things are moving along.
So you said you were recording a new record right now.
We're demoing right now, and so as soon as we write all the songs, we'll get in there. I mean, that's kind of why we're touring right now, just to try out new songs and, yeah, try them out.
When do you think we could see a new record? Is it going to be a while? Or?
I don't know. It would all depend on how long it takes to write these songs.
I was told you like to pull a lot of pranks when you're on the road. What's the best one you've pulled?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have no idea what I'm talking about?
I would like to know what she's talking about.
The best prank?
I need to be prepared for this.
I can't think of a prank.
Something about hot sauce and
Oh,
marshmallows and...
that was a Triple Fast prank. That was bad. We don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, well, what we did was we put hot sauce on Menthol's microphone.
Yeah, it was just mean. I mean, it turned out it was a joke.
It was funny.
At the time, it was funny, but...
I think it's funny.
It was funny, so, but they got up there and started singing, and I mean, this was crazy, crazy hot sauce, like Dave's Insanity sauce. And so they're up there singing, and then they start making that face, like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And so the thing is that we tried to wipe the stuff off, but it never really came off, so I ended up getting it too.
What was he, like, putting his lips to it, or is it so hot that you could...
Well, yeah.
Once it got on your lips, you were just
Once
doomed.
it gets on your lips, that's it. And you don't know if you don't know it's there, you know. I mean, yeah, people like to put their lips on it. Yeah, that's all.
Now, Is your style kind of going to stay the same, even though there's been a change with it?
It'll probably be a more hard rocking record, like more hard rocking than anything we've done since the first record, Ham Fisted.
Right.
Except the songs will be better, you know. But I'd like it to be just as intense as that record.
Are you both working on it together? Did you write it together?
Yeah. And I mean, I think it hopefully it'll sound like that, you know, like just kind of like a really like fresh, young record. Because I mean, I really do feel like revitalized. That I just want to play like loud, heavy music right now. I don't really feel like doing another concept album or anything like that.
Like your third one?
Our third and second and first. We did a vocal like on the roof of the place, you know, and so I'm out looking at Times Square, and it was great, you know. And so I definitely like feel like, you know, this is the New York record.
With Jack Douglas, Aerosmith, John Lennon.
And I want to make the record with Jack because he's always been like my favorite producer, and so the records of his that I like are, you know, the old like analog records and stuff like that.
Supertramp, like alternative music like Clutch, Slash, Snake Pit recently. 9 albums, Aerosmith albums before that. Patti Smith, Cheap Trick.
Analog, but what I want to do sometimes is that's just not feasible either. We get the fat stuff on tape, stuff that we don't have enough tracks for, I'll put on digital.
So they want old school, and they're disappointed when I whip out, you know, the modern technology. They're like, oh, you use that? I said, well, if we're going to keep it in budget, you know, we really have to. I'll record analog, 24 tracks of analog, and then I'll go to Pro Tools. This generation of producers now, they don't even think in the analog realm.
People that are using those Pro Tools at home are making more human-sounding records than people are in big studios. You know, they're taking them, and they're taking the power away from that kind of thing, and they're making what they want to at home.
I try to go online when I can and, you know, post notes, keep updates going on the band's progress in the studio.
I want to do this time just make a harder, leaner record than our last one was, you know, and it's more of a record that reflects how we sound live.
Play one more song, and then our record goes on sale. Fucking finally! A song called Hands on the Bible. But Fuck all cooler heads. Another scene is dead. You can fall in line with the cooler heads. I said, hey, let's put this one to bed. You could do with the change and lay at the cooler heads. You were showing, you were showing, you were knowing, you were showing how, you were showing with the out crowd and the cooler head. Thinking of your skin, motor up your mouth, turning on your friend, turn your mother out. You were showing with the out crowd and the cooler head. I said, yeah. Hey, well look who's back in town. You won't say that we failed. The cooler has prevailed. You can fall in, you can fall out. Go ahead and blend, and it must laugh about. You can blend in with the crowd of clowns in the cooler head. Yeah! You were showing, you were knowing, you were shown how, you were showing with the out crowd and the cooler head. Thinking of the skin, motor up your mouth, turning on your friend, turn your mother out. You were showing with the out crowd and the cooler head. Yeah! You were showing, you were showing, you were knowing, you were showing how, you were showing with the out crowd and the cooler head. You were showing with the out crowd and the cooler head. You were showing with the out crowd and the cooler head. With the cooler head. With the cooler head. With the cooler head. With the cooler head. Oh yeah.
Whose idea was to put an EP out before the full album?
Just kind of happened. Yeah, I don't remember if it was an idea or if we just didn't. We were thinking about doing a double record, but now, you know, an EP and full records.
A lot of people are saying, I think that it's lo-fi and all that, but you know, it is what it is. It's not like a $1 million production.
I mean, I don't think it's that lo-fi. I mean, I think that it's raw.
Depression is a test and
You go through the process you go through to make out a set for giving the show.
Well, yeah, I mean, we haven't made it this time yet.
You know, you just try to put together something that really flows well. I mean, it's the same kind of thing as putting a record together. You know, just something that peak and then take a break and then go back up and stuff like that.
it's so fucking fun.
How do you handle late editions or requests from fans either before the show or shout out during the show?
Depends on how good of a mood we're in. You know? I mean, I would encourage that, but I would also encourage people to be creative and not fucking shout out for something that we're going to play anyway.
High fiving.
But we'll get to that.
What was the last job outside of the music industry that you had?
Worked at Subway. How long ago was that?
A while ago. 95.
I've only had one job that wasn't related to music, and that was my first job. It was a Yankee Doodle Dandy downtown Glen Ellen. It was a burger joint. Everything else has been record stores or tour management or drum teching.
Lucky. I don't know, maybe the Metro?
Favorite Halloween show you did?
The Doors and Tom Petty.
Favorite fast food restaurant?
It used to be Taco Bell, but man, this shit makes me sick.
Hitchcock.
Through window.
Brian, favorite venue?
I would have to say that.
Halloween show.
Motley Crue, back in Triple Fast Action.
Fast food restaurant.
Does Sparrow fit in there?
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, good Brian.
Favorite bird?
Favorite bird that I've ever seen?
Any?
This one. Let's see. I would probably say the green jay.
Is there a specific bit of advice you would give to a band just starting out? One thing that would help them.
Give it up. Go get a real job. Work for the man. Make your money and go home because your wife lived there.
I would say don't listen to anybody's advice. That's what I would say.
Is there any questions you are prepared for or want to answer, but interviewers never ask?
Question. Whether or not I ever got to relax, I never get to answer that.
It's so fucking fun! 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 It's so fucking pretty late. The red hot chili peppers on the radio. Here we go again. It's every girl. We're all so sick of California. So, nothing left to say. Bring down more California. So, here we go again. Here we go again. Nothing left to say. Bring down more California. And fuck the earth to come. Here's one for the
You guys have another studio album coming out, or it's in the works right now? Okay. Are you're in the recording phase or in the writing phase, or?
We're just about to enter the recording phase.
Okay. So when that part happens, is it like a 9-to-5 job? I mean, do you go there every day and work, or do you?
You go there every day and work, but probably not a 9-to-5 job. I mean, we don't have bosses.
It's more like midnight to noon.
We can break for lunch whenever we want.
But it's something that you do straight. You don't go a week and then take a week off, or is it?
Sometimes you want to stay in there for like literally 24 hours and just like not eat, turn up the heat, and just see what happens. You know, go kind of crazy, get in a fight, and then start recording a song.
Which part of this do you like the most? I mean, is it the playing live? Is it the recording? Is it the?
It's all of it. I don't have to pick one, you know. I mean, we're doing this because we like music, so you know, I don't see why rock critics should be the only ones who should be allowed to comment on the state of rock. They don't do a very good job at it anyway. Do you do anything before a show to prepare?
What's your ritual?
Stretch. There you go. When Scott mentioned the new album is going to focus on breakup songs. This is still the plan for the album's concept. Yes. I am a vegetarian. What else? What's a normal day like for you?
Wake up, take a shower, get in the van, and go to the next town.
That's a normal day?
Pretty much. On the road? Did they specify on the road or just at home?
No, just a normal day.
At home, wake up, eat breakfast, go into Central Park, bird watch until
noon.
Here's a
eat
question.
lunch.
Why Brian, he likes bird watching?
Why Brian?
He like bird watching?
I don't know. It's just something I do. Something I like.
There you are. Michelle was just, I wanted to do, that's the thing where everybody has their own story. They think they know what happened in the breakup, and so everyone has their own take on it. And we wanted to address that. And also, it was kind of like the sort of like the part 3 of the trilogy of girl songs, starting with Lovey Dovey, we're talking about Heather, and Hey Rita, talking about Rita. So I wanted to reference that. And then also wanted to, it's just sort of, by using Michelle, it's been, there's a Guns N' Roses song, and of course there's the Beatles song. And so I wanted to use, a name that had been used and was like a classic, because sort of get across that thing that, like, it's the same fucking girl over and over,
Everybody knows, everybody likes to think they know everything about Michelle. No one ever asked, 'cause no one really thinks they have to ask. I'll tell you all about Michelle. Someone not like Michelle, 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 like Michelle.
As schizophrenic a song as you're going to come across from us. We just wanted to hit all the points that happen in a breakup and what goes on, and that's one of them. That's Where's My Records.
Thanks a lot, everybody. When there's no one left to lie to, forced to face the truth about me and you and see it from all sides. All the sides that you were better than ever. So baby, could you do me a favor, fall off of the earth and I'll see you later. Just give me a call and tell me you miss me, and call I won't return. So now which one is the owner of the friends we made together? And how do we divide a city and the bars where we drank forever? So take this for granted. You'll leave here empty-handed. My image of you shattered. Winning is all that matters. Won't stand and watch you cut off.
The record started with the title. I mean, right away, I knew what the record was going to be just based on that title. And if you listen to the last song on 12 Angry Months, it's called Hand to Mouth, and it's sort of about you know, all these things that we think are important don't really add up to much, you know, when you've got nothing. And so that song, Hand of Mouth, directly leads into Hallelujah, I'm a Bum, which is exactly about all those kind of real life and death issues, like, you know, people being on the streets and homeless, and people worrying about how they're going to keep a roof over their family's head, you know, worrying about if they're going to be able to start the car to get to work in the morning, you know, just all these issues that, you know, if they hear you bitching about a breakup with your girlfriend, they're like, fuck off, I've got real problems. So that's what Hallelujah, I'm a Bum was supposed to be about, real fucking problems. I don't really believe in going into the studio without songs and just sort of writing and just kind of going in and see what happens, and you got a couple of riffs. To me, like, all that shit should be done before you go in there.
Okay, can you play that again then? Just so I can get this noting down, because it sounded kind of sloppy.
Yeah, it is sloppy.
Okay. There's a method to my madness here. Now, let's try it where you come in. That's not bad, Brian. It's pretty good. You like that better? Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Okay. Cool.
Songs you know, get you the show. You really wanna go? Ask yourself, I take your bruises. Play what you want. I'll steal your cutting shoes. Tornado coming. I'll fix your little down too.
Lyrics are, they're the hardest part for me of the whole thing. Just coming up with lyrics that you think are good. And, I mean, there's no real rule when it comes to it. Well, it used to be I'd write on bar napkins, you know, lyrics. And so, you know, you sock those away, and then when you're writing a record, you pull those out, and you look, and you sort of see what phrases can fit into your songs. But now, you know, I just type shit into the phone and send it to myself.
Your car again. The shell left in the yard. How's another life again? Another February comes, goes.
sample that we've picked has ended in an 8.
Oh. But which one was 138?
I forget. But I know there's been a 128. This was 118.
Waves was 138.
Oh, yeah?
He thinks, well, you tell it.
That number follows me around everywhere I go.
8?
138.
138.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He thinks it's a magical number.
I'll be someplace and, you know, just randomly I look up at a digital clock, it's 138. Like, it happens all the fucking time. I was actually at a meeting with the guy from Thai Drums, sat down at like a California pizza kitchen or something on the West Coast, and I look up and there's like this stained glass and it's covering a number outside. 138 is all I could see, and I went like that, and it went like 5876.
Right.
So like exactly where I sat, it says 138.
Right.
It was like.
That's Stephen King shit, man.
Yeah.
So in a way, we're into this situation where records have relationships to each other. So you've gone past the idea of a concept record. You go further out into the whole idea of a body of work and how each record relates to the next one.
That feels fast to me. What speed are we at?
I mean, it's no faster than what you did on the demo.
Yeah, try 138. That's a good number.
Oh no! We should just do the whole record in 138.
Guitar is too cheeseball, you know? At the intro?
No.
No?
No way.
I mean, it sounds like Triumph or something.
No
like
way,
that.
man.
What does it sound like? It
sounds like arena rock. It sounds.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds cheeseball.
It sounds really good. It's great.
Oh. Sounds like.
It sounds like something off Pack of the Cats.
No, it doesn't. It sounds like something off Winds of Change.
No, I like it.
Have you heard Magic Power recently?
I don't even know what that is.
By Triumph?
No.
Listen to it. That's exactly what it
Triumph
sounds
was one
like.
of the cool ones.
Oh, now you like Triumph?
Well, they were cooler than all that other hair metal band stuff that was on MTV at the time.
Well, they were Canadian. They were descendants of Rush.
Right. So that makes it okay. So, it might be a big Canadian hit. You never know.
I thought I knew the set list by memory. I don't know the set list by memory. This is a song called Cold Manor. It's from our new record.